Okay, everyone, we welcome you back here live, VBR Racing Network. So sorry about that, race fans. We welcome you back here live, VBR Racing Network. John Hammond out early on a lap number 2 incident. Michael Strickland 22 seconds and a half back. Jerry Culver, Robert Church battling up front for the lead. So sorry about what happened, guys. Our OBS and our PC was having complete kablapple, not wanting to play very nice today after we had to do a whole entire reboot the other day. We're still working on getting things set back up. 18 laps in of 100. Jerry Culver, Robert Church, Wesley Strait. Your top 3. Once again, guys, VBR Racing Network is presented by W Energy. VBR, check out Chopp'n Coffee order. This is the Chopp'n It Up podcast media Arca series powered by VBR Racing, and Chop Shop Racing League is presented by Stay Tuned Sports, Admin Box, and by Premier Racing Setups. Once again, guys, I'm the Patson Archaeologist. We welcome you live, Kansas Motor Speedway. 20 laps in this time by right here, as this has been a good night for racing so far. So once again, guys, so sorry about missing the first few laps of the first handful of laps of the action today. As we were battling PC issues a little bit today, and I did have to do another. I did put the wrong stream key in today, so that's what happened, guys. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. So sorry about that once again, guys. As Jerry Culver being the class of the field, being the teacher of the field today, the class of the field, as he is showing why he can lead laps and how he can run races. Hey guys, this has been a good one so far. Culver, Church, Green, Strait, Winker, Day, Whitehead, Hackett, Peterson, Rayburn, Doug, Strickland. Top 10. Listen, guys, I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. 22 laps incomplete this time, but I come to 23 this time. I know exactly what happened there, guys, but don't worry, we are working on to get it fixed as we speak. This is the VBR Racing Network presented by W Energy. 23 of 100 this time, but I come to 25 of 100 this time. Coming to 24 out of 100 this time, but oh, we got some trouble. Yeah, we're wrecking. Jason Day involved. Caution. We have some guys mowing the grass. Let's see what happened. This is the VBR What Happened replay. What happened to race fans? Okay, sorry with Jerry Culver up front. The 9, the 52 involved. Whitehead mows the grass to get around. That's Kevin Winker, Jason Day. Both involved in this one. Let's take one more look at it here as we go on board with Greg Whitehead. just gets through it. Caution flies. Second caution of the day. Welcome back in, everyone. Second caution, 26 laps complete this time. 26 laps completing 27 this time by. So guys, sorry about you missing the first handful of laps. We were having some technical difficulties. I didn't even know the stream didn't even start. Because on my end, it showed it started. Thankfully, I have such good race fans, I had one of them able to let me know that the stream never started. That's how nice my race fans are here. And how much I appreciate you guys on BBR Racing Network. That much. The thing is, I'm so very sorry about that. I'm sorry to Chop Shop Racing League for those technical difficulties. But we are going to have them fixed, and I am going to correct it, and I did correct my mistake. I admit my mistake. As broadcasters, we all make that mistake every now and then. But I'm glad I was able to get it fixed, so you guys are still able to see a good show. Now, once again, race fans, I do want to say one more time, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For an amazing 2027. Oh, Brad Dove, the new race leader. Which means he's the control car when everything's set and done, ready to go back green. Brad Dove, Pat Green, Kobe Peterson, Jerry the Curbman Culver, Robert Church, top 5. As I'm ready, you're ready. Pedal to the metal. Let's go. We're back underway. Green, green, green. Green flag in the air. We're back underway. As we go thundering into turn number 2. Dove, Peterson, Green, Church, Culver. Looks like that. It looks like we're gonna have another. It looks like if everything plays out right, we could have another pit stop here. Maybe 2. I don't know how the pit cycle would work here. I can assume it's gonna be at least 1 more pit stop, maybe 2 more. Things are gonna be intense. One thing I'm curious about is if you do have to pit again, when do you pit again and how long do you stay in the pits for? If the math says it correctly here at Kansas, you can get at least about 50 to 60 laps on a tank of fuel. That is with the Cup cars though. For the Arca cars, I'd say maybe about 30 to 45 laps of fuel. Seems to be seeing one more stop here maybe. Brad Dove still up front. Looks like Jason Day has retired the car as well today. Tough break for Jason Day and John Hammond. Both of them have retired early tonight. Michael Strickland looks like he's just riding in the back and enjoying himself. Kevin Winker not too far behind. Brian Rayburn. Now guys, you are going to see the paints go white for just a moment here. Robert Church leading. Still holds on to his lead. Jerry Culver, Robert Church. They're racing, they put the bumper to each other. Church goes around. We stay green. Let's take a look at that again. Here's a look at what happened. Jerry Culver got the bumper. Caution's out now. The caution was for the Robert Church, Jerry Culver incident, which we just showed. I don't know how all this is going to play out, race fans, as you got some drivers on a 2-stop strategy, it looks like, some on a 3-stop strategy, as Pat Green, Clint Hackett, Brad Dove, Wesley Straight, Colby Peterson, Brian Rayburn, Michael Strickland, Kevin Winker, Jason, all going to the pits. Jason Day, John Hammond are out of it. Race fans, we are back double file now, which means it is time yet again to go racing here in America's heartland, Kansas Motor Speedway, as we are coming now out of turn 2 into the backstretch, and just off of turn 2 you can see the Hollywood Casino. That's where I'm going out, and that's where I'm going just before the broadcast. Just after the broadcast, I should say. But, race fans, in other news, this is another league for VBR Racing right here. One of the newer ones that we took on a few weeks ago. This is race number 3 in the Chopp'n It Up podcast. Arca series powered by VBR Racing. They are sponsored by Premier Racing Setups, Chopp'n Medium Podcast, Admin Box, Stay Tuned, and Stay Tuned Sports. As we're back underway, Greg Whitehead, the new race leader. Where did he come from? Greg Whitehead in control right now with, I'd say, about just a little over 60 to go. And I gotta say, that number 3 is looking good up front. Jared Culver right behind him. Looks like Jared Culver to contest for the lead right here. Right, but these two battling hard early like this though, that could cause these two to burn their tires up. Cause it to be a madhouse later on when you drive this thing on one tires. Looks like we got someone a new person into the mix of Pat Green in the 90. Pat Green makes easy work of Greg Whitehead, but Greg Whitehead says no, I'm not gonna back down. Greg Whitehead, he falls right in front of Greg Whitehead. Jerry Culver, the race leader, Pat Green running Jerry Culver down. Race fans, this has become some good racing so far. Race fans, I know you've been waiting all day for this like I have, because us and these drivers have worked hard all day, and it's time to play. And here comes a move for the lead. Pat Green battling for the lead. Pat Green makes easy work of Jerry Culver as well. But here comes Jerry Culver back on the inside, trying to pull that a little slide job almost. Slide job slingshot style move he was trying to set up, but it didn't set up properly. 41 complete this time by. Race fans, I gotta say, things are looking good. Things are looking hot. And while we're racing, let's take a quick look at today's race day info before we forget. 84 degrees on the track temperature, 81 degrees Fahrenheit, 43% humidity, clear with partly cloudy skies. We got one over there. Racing, go with 3 wide up front for the lead. Brad Dove, Pat Green, Jerry Culver. This is the most entertaining battle yet! But as we stand right now, Pat Green is the leader. As we unwind from 3 wide. Kevin Winker, a little bit of damage from that wreck he was in just a little bit ago. Ryan Rayburn, holding back just a little bit himself. Colby Peterson. Michael Strickland, last place, he's holding back himself. His hands are full tonight. Wesley Strait, Robert Church, Clint Hackett, Greg Whitehead, Culver, Dove, Green. MyToid coming in with the follow over on Twitch. Thank you for that, MyToid. And welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. 45 laps on the board this time. Coming to 20, 45, 46 on the board next time, buddy. Green, Dove, Culver, Whitehead, top 4. And I know this is looking like a good race so far as well. Double foul yet again. Brad Dove looking to contest the lead with Pat Green, Brad Dove, side by side at the line. Who's going to be leading at the line? It's going to be Pat Green, but Brad Dove in tow still. And I got to tell you, by just watching these drivers, it's looking like it's going to be a good long run here. Now the question is, when do you pit again? Do you take a gamble and pit early, or do you try to stay out and bank on a caution? A lot can and will happen though, race fans. That's true, they could, they should. I agree on that. Now Michael, where'd you find it? Where'd you hear about us and where'd you hear about us from? Just curious. Oh, Chop. I figured. I just wanted to make sure. Anyway, Tyler Hammond, John Hammond, Jason Day out early. Jason Day out from one of the most recent cautions we've had. Tyler and John Hammond out from a lap 2 incident. Brad Dove and Pat Green working on Michael Strickland right now with Jerry Culver, Greg Whitehead. Tim McKee's working Michael Strickland, but Michael Strickland's just here to have fun. Well, he also helps with race control. Indeed it is. While they're racing hard, we'll go take a look at the lap number 1 incident real quick. Hey guys, here's a look at the lap number 2 incident with John Hammond. Here's what happened to him. Makes contact again with Clint Hackett. Original contact was with Brian Rayburn. Tore up his left front. John Hammond had to retire early. Pat Green, Greg Whitehead, Rusty Straight. Brad Dove falls back. Brad Dove with some front end damage. What happened to Brad Dove? Let's take a look and find out. Here's what happened to Brad Dove. I'm seeing that now. I was showing you guys what happened to John Hammond earlier in the race, then I missed the work with Brad Dove. Oh, Brad Dove and Jerry Culver. Two more heavy hitters. Robert Church with a little bit of damage. Pat Green still up front. 54 of 100, 54 complete out of 100. I gotta say, this race is gonna be getting interesting now. Hammond, Jason Day, both out. I gotta say, race fan, who's you guys just picked to win tonight? If you guys were watching this right now, who would you tell me to keep my eye on and who you think has the best shots at winning tonight? Well, guys, this is becoming a fun race. This is becoming a fun call. Because I hope you're enjoying tonight. I can't see you guys' comments on the screen at least, because for some reason my chat bot is not wanting to work tonight. But we will get everything fixed and get everything ready for you guys. Once again, guys, I'm the Pats from Michael Bollinger as we welcome you live. Candace North Freeway, 60 laps completed this time by, 40 to go to the line here this time by, as this is becoming a battle. This is becoming a war now. Pat Green able to keep up with things. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying watching this so far, because I know I am. Warriors fans, I think I just fixed my chat on screen. Pat Green, Wesley Straight, Greg Whitehead, Pattison, Peterson, Church, top 5. Well, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Wesley Straight, a new race leader. Greg Whitehead, Colby Peterson. He is 5.5 back. Robert Church, the 5th place, is 6.5 back. But we can't count anybody out just yet. Racers, I also want to thank you guys for your support for the last 2 years with VBR Racing Network. Without you guys, we could not be where we are today. Calling a series for one of the most major leagues in iRacing, Chop Racing League. Guys, looking to join a nice racing league, Chop Racing League. Highly recommendable. They race Tuesday night trucks, Wednesday night Arca, Friday night Cup, Saturday Xfinity. And if this is a fun group to race with. Jerry Culver, that's Robert Church. A little bit of issues on pit lane. On the wall. He's high up on the wall. Robert Church hits the wall again in lane 4. Colby Peterson starting to pull away now as well. Greg Whitehead, Pat Green, Wesley Straight. All separated by 3 seconds between the 2 leaders. Greg Whitehead, 3.5 back. This could be a battle for the lead right here. 66 complete this time by. We're on 70 of 100. Jerry Culver looks like his day might be done. Brad Dove looks like he decided to retire the car. Brad Dove, Jerry Culver in the pit still. I think they retired their cars though. I've been ready for this race all day, race fans. I know, right? I'm thinking the only reason there was no caution call for that is since they wrecked onto the infield. There was no point for a caution to come out at that point. But yeah, that was wild for no caution on that one. I agree on that one, 100%. Well, race fans, looking at who we got right now. Who is your pick to try to win this thing? Because it looks like we might have one more pit stop coming. If I'm not mistaken, these things can get about 30 to 45 laps of fuel. So if you have to pit, when you pitting? Clint Hackett, yeah, anybody has a shot to win this thing. Clint Hackett, he's working on right now. Passing the lap car, Kevin Winker. Clint Hackett trying to run down Robert Church. Now there's no broadcast tonight, but we will see you guys again next Monday for a double header on Monday night. Monday night's gonna be the biggest double header we've had ever. It very well could be a game plan for Greg Whitehead to try to get an advantage on everybody. To be honest, I can't blame him. The number one pit box is just an easy out as well. I would probably do the same thing, just get some new fresh, I can't say Goodyear racing needles, but general racing tires. Try to do something with those. Try to see if you can't get a good 30 lap run out of these. It looks like Greg Whitehead might be having another issue because it shouldn't be taking that long for a pit stop. Wesley Straight, the race leader, but here comes Pat Green as well to the inside. This is still anybody's race right now. But if I was smart, if I was one of the leaders right now, I would try to wait for a caution. Try to see if you can try to get a quick gas and go in and maybe a quick two-tire stop maybe. Here comes Green Straight yet again. Still battling for the lead. Michael Strickland 2 laps down. Brad Dove is officially out. Jerry Culver is out as well, but Jerry Culver still watching this race continue. Guys, I hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing so far, because we are officially in the VBR. Half the line will be in the VBR. W Energy, 25 laps to go. Because the next 24 laps are about speed. Looks like Wesley Straight might be having an issue. Michael Strickland trying to get on the back of Pat Green, trying to see if they can do something together. Because I do agree, Clint Hackett does have a shot at winning this thing. But so does Robert Church and Colby Peterson. What's bad is you have to make the last stop, how that last stop gets executed. And if you make any mistakes on pit road. And that is Kevin Winker. He got some issues. He let some guys by. But we stay green. .22 to go, presented by W Energy. Sorry about that crunching, guys. I got the in-booth munchies. Wesley Straight, Pat Green, and Colby Peterson. Side by side, racing hard, racing clean, racing fun, racing hard, racing clean, and having fun. That's what this Arca series is all about. Racing and having fun. .21 laps to go. Coming to 22 this time by. Yes, 20 laps to go this time by. Straight, Green, Patterson. Here comes Pat Green now, yet again. Michael Strickland up front as well. Clint Hackett just pit. He went a lap down. Hope you guys are enjoying this because we will be back here yet again next week with Chop Shop Racing, the Chopp'n It Up podcast Arca series. As next week we head over to the Glen to go left and right and heavy in the brakes. We'll be doing that for 35 rotations. Then we go to Talladega. Then the Monster Mile. Then we'll head things over to Michigan. Then we'll have an off week. After that off week, we go to the Lady in Black. Take a trip over to Sin City. Take a trip up to the Rock. Go to Chicagoland. Take another bye week. Then we finish out our season with Bristol, Iowa, Charlotte, Wilkesboro, and Homestead. So it's gonna be a fun season. Fun remainder of the season. Next week's gonna be pretty fun too, as we also get to run this little doohickey right here next season as well. Next week as well. Called a track map. That track map will show where everybody is throughout the race. Yeah, Maestro. That's gonna be what we're using next week as our two leaders coming to pit lane. That's Wesley Straight, Pat Green. Oh, we're using the track map for road course racing. That's what it really is to be utilized with. I know I'm ready to watch this thing finish out. What about you guys? As pit stops are coming to 15 to go, so yes, this is a two-stop strategy event. It looks like Brian Rayburn. We'll assume race lead. Wesley Straight, Pat Green, Robert Hertz, Peterson, Hackett, top 6. Hackett, first car lap down. Rayburn into pit lane. Clint Hackett back to the lead lap. Wesley Straight, the new race leader. 14 to go. Once again, guys, sorry about me. You guys missing the first handful of laps. You only missed one wreck, and that was with the John Hammond incident. Before you lovely race fans, let us know what happened. Thank you to my lovely race fans for letting us know what happened here today. Now, as you guys can tell by how everything looks, that we are having some technical difficulties with iRacing right now, wanting to give us full screen coverage. We have it set up the best we can for tonight. But I can say, race fans, hope you are having fun, because I know I'm having fun. Sorry, race fans, you just said the other key cat say hi to you guys now. She got jealous. No, that's right. She just said what happened. What's happening? Yeah, that's right, Robin. Wesley Straight, the race leader. Now, the only thing that's gonna stand in Wesley Straight's way right now is a caution. Clint Hackett, Rayburn, Whitehead. Clint Hackett, Rayburn still on the lead lap. Now, if caution were to happen, this could really play shake up. Clint Hackett, sorry about that long pause there, guys. I had to take a quick breather. And a long breather, if that. Take a drink. Wesley Straight, Pat Green, still duking it out. Coming to 8 laps to go this time by. Which means this is a good battle to be watching right here. Because like now, these two drivers are trying to force a mistake from either one of them. Because if a mistake gets forced, that could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Woo! Straight, Green, Peterson, Church, Hackett. Now I gotta say, race fans, the deciding factor in this one could be a lot of things. Could be a caution, who makes a mistake, or multiple different factors, as we are coming to 6 laps to go, presented by W Energy. I can say this, race fans, that's coming to 6 laps to go. Now it's go time. As Pat Green, Wesley Straight still keep on battling. Wesley Straight comes out with the lead at the moment. 5 laps to go, presented by W Energy. And race fans, everything's getting interesting now, race fans. The interesting about it is 4 laps to go. There's still double file racing for the lead. Straight, Green, they're battling really hard. This is going to be a really good battle for the lead here. They're going to be there side by side in the corners, bumper to bumper, and locked up, trying to aero draft off each other in the straights. 3 to go. I hope you're liking it so far because we're at 2 laps to go and these two will not stop. We're up to a 12-second gap on Peterson. And this has been a fun race to watch, a fun race to call. But all good things, all fun things must come to an end, and that's exactly what's going to happen here because as they come out of 4, they'll be coming to the white flag. It will be Pat Green just in front, but Wesley Straight will not back down. Pat Green, Wesley Straight side by side in 1 and 2. No more cautions, we'll race it out. We race it out from here. They're still side by side, they're bumping up, they're beating, they're banging. Last time down the backstretch, last time to try to make a move is in 3 and 4 right here. It's like Pat Green's going for the move. Pat Green makes a move on the inside, but here comes Wesley Straight. Oh, they throw the block, they touch. That gives Wesley Straight enough momentum. Wesley Straight, the race winner. Wow, let's go look at that photo finish at the line. Look at it one more time, race fans. Look at that. That goes the 89 of Wesley Straight. This is the VBR checker flag moment of the race. Wesley Straight, the race winner. Here's race fans. He's first out of his car. He might not look. This thing has come down pretty close, but here he is, race fans. Our bridesmaid today. But first, let's talk it over with today's race winner, Wesley Straight. Wesley Straight, Mike and the boys in the VBR booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Wow. You were beating, you were banging all race. You took the lead late in the race on that last restart, and now look where you are. You're in victory lane. Walk me through your thoughts, man.
I don't know. We knew we'd put a race on for. That had to be one of the best races I've ever been a part of. Me and teammate Pat were just going back and forth, and man, that was. I didn't even know if I won or not. The 2 and 1 didn't took forever to switch. I thought he got me first, but we didn't even know until we were in turn one who the heck won the race. But man, that was fun.
It was fun to watch. It was fun to be a part of. It was more fun up here to watch because you and Pat would get into it the entire time almost. What were your thoughts
Yeah,
on that when he was getting up close to you in these closing laps on? Because to me it looked like he was trying to force you into a mistake, but at the same time he was trying to force him into a mistake.
yeah, we were just good teammates racing hard without wrecking each other, and it worked out. But man, we uh we both went down pit road early on in the race, the first cautionary on lap like 20 something, and we didn't take tires. We just wanted to see what our tires were on. So then we did take the set the second time, which we had fresher tires, and then I just feel like I tried to save my tires better the second run, um and then I ended up catching them, and I almost got caught up in the. I don't even know who it was that wrecked when I started catching the front four there that were battling. Looked like a fun battle up there. I started catching them. It might have been part of because they were battling hard, and another part because I was saving the tires a little better the second time. And I thought I was gonna. I'm luckily they didn't come down the track because I would have been in that. But I got past that. I knew I had decent tires to run the rest of the way, and we were in good shape from that point on. So
Indeed,
it was
indeed,
fun.
indeed, there, Wesley. Well, man, congratulations on being the victor today. Gonna give me your shoutouts, man.
Yeah, shout out to you, VBR Network for broadcasting, Chop Shop, Chopping It Up podcast. Everybody that puts this on, uh, teammates, obviously. I definitely shout out to Pat for running nice clean race there, and man, that was fun. He got Daytona, and I wanted that one. I hate those tracks, and I had a chance at that one, and spun at the last lap there, so I got one back. So, and then shout out to my wife, and yeah, that's I guess that's it.
Well, Wesley,
Um,
congratulations on coming home P1 today.
Thank you.
And now, since here is your bridesmaid today, in P number 2, Mr. Pat Green.
Second.
Pat Green, how you doing down there knowing that you and your teammate were racing real hard and you still come home podium today?
Yeah. That was a pretty good run there. I was thinking that one, that we'll be battling that towards the end there. So, I mean, that was a good result for the both of us.
Indeed, a good result indeed. I know you guys were bumping and banging all day, but what was your thoughts throughout the courses of the race with a couple early cautions, and then with that one with that one late mid race caution?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about the tire strategy there. Is when we had the first caution. I was thinking, maybe it was too early to take tires, so I did it, and I mean I was somewhat okay with the clean air, but the right rear was, at one couple of corners I'll be loose, and then the others it was, you know, neutral. So I mean that caution that came after that kind of helped me out a little bit because had we kept going, for a little while longer, then I probably would have eventually found my way to the back. So, um, all in all, I mean, it's just still worked out.
To work down, dude, you still come home the victor. Not the victor, but in second place. Go ahead and give me your shout outs, man.
Yeah, sure. Shout out to Chopp'n Up Podcast. Shout out to all the admins, Chop Shop, putting this deal on, and shout out to you and VBR as well, and big shout out to Colby and Wesley on making podium and all the other drivers that participated with us tonight.
Indeed, they will, Pat. Congratulations on being tonight's second place finisher and the bridesmaid.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Anyways, fans, here is our third place finisher, bringing home the bronze, Mr. Colby Peterson. Colby Peterson, Michael and the boys in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Bollinger. How are you, man?
Doing good, Colby. Doing good. Just want to get your thoughts here tonight on how you thought everything went tonight so far from beginning to end, and what were your thoughts on how things could have played different if we had another late race caution like we did about midway tonight.
Yeah, if we would have had another like late race caution, with 5:10 to go, I don't think very many other people had. I don't think many people had another set of tires left, and so I think it would have probably caused quite a bit of chaos. But there was right after that caution, right around lap, I can't remember exactly, 32, 33. Um, I came down, took my first set of tires, which basically meant I had about 10 laps fresher than probably all but four other guys, and then just got lucky missing a couple things. Had a pretty good battle with Church there for a little bit. I don't know, man. Just kind of kept running my line, kept it straight. It bounced off the wall a couple of times. One of them was really hard. I thought it was going to ruin my race, but anyway, just keep the car straight. Try to take care of the tires a little bit on these Arca cars, and you know, this is my best finish in Chop Shop. This is my best finish in a league race period. Um, so well, I guess that's a lie. I finished second in Chop Shop Daytona last season in Xfinity, but this is still. I mean, we're talking top five. This is my second top five in any league I race in. So I guess I would like to believe I'm learning a little bit, keeping the tires underneath it, and learning how to exercise a little bit of patience.
I figure there's. If you remember going back to the truck race at Talladega for the playoffs, I was on the verge of my best finish, and a chance to try to get my first Chop Shop win. But if you guys can remember how that happened, it ended me getting caught up in the big one. But I know exactly how you felt in those moments on those closing laps. Anyway, Colby, I know you're ready to get back on track with me on Saturday. So what's kind of be your thoughts? Who we're gonna try to use from tonight to get motivated and get ready for the Windy City streets?
I think the most important thing at the Chicago street course is a consistent, like just being consistent, right? Keeping your car off the wall, being careful on the throttle, not looping it out in front of people. So I think in similarities tonight, if you can just keep the car with the least amount of dents as possible. It's my experience in the couple of times I've raced at the Chicago street course that it's generally a race of attrition more so than raw speed. I mean, obviously it helps to be fast, but I'm not that guy. I'm not very good at road courses in general, especially in a stock car. Um, so yeah, I think Saturday night is really going to be a matter of who can keep their race car clean and just run consistent laps. Um, you see it time and time again with road course races. I race with guys that they can keep it, that, they can go a lap or two that's 2 or 3 seconds faster than everybody else, but then they overheat their tires and end up sliding into a wall, and it's all for naught, right? So, yeah, Saturday it's going to be a matter of keeping it clean, keeping it consistent, and a whole bunch of give and take. Letting the faster guys go. Uh, Understanding when the best opportunity to pass some of the other guys that you might be faster than, and like I said earlier, keeping all four fenders on it.
Indeed, there. Well, Colby, you had another good finish today. Go ahead and give me a shout outs, man.
Shout out to my wife Valerie and my kids for letting me take time to do this kind of stuff. Shout out Stuff at Burgers on the hood of the car. Some family members of mine run a burger shop in a place called Kingman, Arizona. By far, probably the best cheeseburger you're going to find in the western United States. Shout out Black Creek Diesel. Shout out to all the Chop Shop sponsors, Admin Box, Chopping It Up Podcast, Ryan Wendt. And shout out to you, Bowling Ball, for taking care of us and putting these races up so we can watch and let our families watch.
Now why are you guys? Now why do they call me Bowling Ball?
Oh, come on, Bollinger. You know why they call you Bowling Ball sometimes.
Let me guess. The helmet.
That might have something to do with it.
Yeah, that is true, guys. I wear a
that's all I'm
helmet
gonna
when I'm
say about it.
racing.
That's all I'm going to say about
Anyway,
it.
Colby, congratulations on your finish, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Have a good night.
Well, guys, that can do it for us, almost. But first, let's take a look at our race results, presented by W Energy. Wesley Strait, Pat Green, Colby Peterson round out your podium. Robert Church, Clint Hackett, Greg Whitehead, Brian Rayburn, Kevin Winter, Michael Strickland, Brad Dove, Jerry the Kerman Culver, Jason Day, John Hammond round out your field. Well, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for us here at VBR Racing. I'm the Pat's Michael Bollinger, saying so long and good night here from Canada's Motor Speeder, and we'll see you guys Monday night for a doubleheader back at the World Center of Racing. For those of you guys watching on Twitch, stick around as a great out. Good night, everybody.